taught us about falling in. Have you ever imagined what it would be like to fall into a gas giant? This idea, both terrifying and fascinating, became a reality, at least for a robot. In 2017, NASA's Cassini spacecraft ended its 2-decade-long mission by diving into Saturn, the very planet it had studied for years. But this wasn't a dramatic accident. It was a deliberate, choreographed finale rooted in science and preservation. Known as the Grand Finale, Cassini performed a series of bold and unprecedented maneuvers, diving through the narrow space between Saturn and its iconic rings. These daring orbits allowed the spacecraft to capture data from areas previously unexplored, bringing us closer than ever to understanding the massive gas giant's magnetic field and internal structure. As it descended into Saturn's atmosphere, Cassini gathered vital information. It measured the composition of the gases and the abundance of elements and isotopes, helping scientists refine theories about the planet's origins and evolution. The data was invaluable. Amazingly, even in its final moments, Cassini continued to transmit data. As the spacecraft succumbed to the intense pressure and heat, it sent back a final stream of information, a farewell message from the edge of oblivion. Cassini's deliberate plunge wasn't just about science, it was also an act of protection. NASA wanted to avoid contaminating Saturn's potentially life-hosting moons, such as Enceladus or Titan. Cassini's legacy lives on through the data it beamed home, forever changing how we see Saturn and deepening our appreciation of the sacrifices made for the pursuit of knowledge. Saturn's wild weather. If you thought Earth's weather was wild, think again. Saturn redefines the concept of extreme weather. From giant storms to mysterious shapes and even helium rain, this gas giant never fails to amaze. Let's start with one of the most iconic features of Saturn, the hexagon. That's right, there's a massive, six-sided jet stream swirling endlessly around Saturn's North Pole. This bizarre geometric shape spans more than 2 Earths in diameter and remains surprisingly stable. Despite years of study, scientists still don't fully understand how such a perfectly symmetrical structure forms or persists in Saturn's turbulent atmosphere. And then there are the storms, not just regular storms, enormous, planet-sized tempests that can rage for months or even years. These atmospheric monsters churn with unimaginable energy, producing fierce winds and dramatic lightning shows that could put any Earth storm to shame. But perhaps the strangest phenomenon of all, helium rain. Deep inside Saturn, temperatures and pressures are so intense that helium separates from hydrogen and condenses into droplets. These helium drops fall like rain, releasing heat in the process. This exotic precipitation is thought to fuel the planet's fierce winds and internal heat, adding yet another layer of mystery to Saturn's dynamic atmosphere. So the next time you gaze at that ringed jewel in the night sky, remember, Saturn isn't just beautiful. It's a chaotic world of strange shapes, massive storms, and alien weather. Keep looking up, because Saturn's secrets are far from fully revealed.